Jiyan's banner is right around the corner. This brings up the age-old gotcha question. Should you save or roll the dice and risk it all? Today, I'm going to give you my honest experience as a day one Jiyan haver. And for all the Jiyan stands in the back, you might want to cover your ears for this one, because I'm discussing both the good and the bad. That said, let's get it. First off, let's talk about the pros. Crowd control. Trash mobs are lightweight to him. Like, quite literally. He picks them up and tosses them around. Jiyan offers some of the best crowd control we currently have in the game. There are only a few characters that have some CC, like Yang and Jiyan, but in my opinion, Jiyan completely outclasses them in that regard. This character is very simple to pick up and easy to play. He doesn't require learning complex combos, frame cancels, hidden techniques. He doesn't require any of that. This man just works. Pop the ult and offload. Speaking of which, he can offload a lot of damage very quickly. Both his skill and his ultimate hit numerous times. With each cast, he can dish out damage with the quickness. You can use a few different characters to support him, but hands down, the best is Mortefi. He is the perfect support. Man's is tailor-made for him, which brings me to my next point. Jiyan's banner is very valuable as far as 4 stars go. His A1 Day 1 Mortefi is on the banner, as well as some other good candidates. Sanhua is a great sub-DPS and buffer for any attack scaling DPS. The new 4-star Yuhu will also be making her debut on his banner. So if you're a collector or just need another healer in your roster, she's there. Not to mention, Jiyan's weapon is pretty sweet too, with that crit damage substat. Now I know this next point is not necessarily an appeal or a concern to everyone, but for me, it is. Most of the time. I like when a character is connected to the world and story in some way. A character that has some relevance, some screen time, and preferably a character that might come up again in the story. No disrespect to Jeji, but I like a character that has some weight, that isn't just compartmentalized to their companion quest. You know, I like it when they don't just pull a character out of thin air. Anyways, you don't have to worry about that with Jiyan. He's already heavily involved in the story, and I'm sure when the time comes, he'll be sure to pop up again. Now, before we get into the cons, if you're liking what you hear, please drop a like on this video. It's cold out here in these content creator streets, so help me out with a like, please.
Help me! Help me! Help me!
Now on to the cons. That's right, you gotta take the good with the bad. The sunshine and rainbows along with the lament shine and retroact rain. Jiyan's biggest con is how ult reliant he is. I don't feel the weight of that with other ult form characters. Even characters like Zhang Liao, I find it easy to ult with him without worry. And even if I don't cast, there's still no sweat. But with Jiyan, if it takes too long to get his ult up, I feel the drag of the battle. It always feels like I'm just waiting for something while I'm playing him. Waiting for his ult to come up. Waiting for his forte bar to fill to do his super ult. Waiting for his intro skill to come up whenever he's off field. While there isn't much complexity in Jiyan's playstyle, I'd say there's complexity in how you gear him and his supports to make sure they can funnel energy to him. The second con isn't really his fault. It's his banner's timing. He's sandwiched in between 2 desirable units who are both having their debut banners. Let's keep it real, folks. Camellia is coming. A lot of people are excited about her. I'm personally still on the fence, but Wuwa's marketing can be oddly effective at times. So we'll just have to wait and see how I feel when her banner comes around. There's way more pros than cons. However, the cons do speak loudly. I think he's a solid character. Design-wise, he's a dope-looking character. I can imagine if his and Camilla's debut release dates were switched, he would be the one they're dying for because he has that drip. Gameplay-wise, he's really good, but it's hard to manage his energy. So It isn't always fun to play him unless you have a good balance of stats. Anyways, I think I've told you all you need to make a decision if you are on the fence. And that is all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you in the waves. Peace.